You all are welcome back to the place where we dive into the amazing game, sharing our views and perspective on the wonderful game we love, football. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the Champions League, as you all know, and me, as you can say,
We should hide our faces.
yeah,
I think I tried though. I tried. I supported City as a citizen.
Well,
we stuck with them even
yeah.
when people didn't believe in us. It was
No, you can
went
be
through a
always
lot.
favorite to win it. So,
because we're facing Madrid now, so
but it was more of us not underestimating Madrid, because every time I tried to underestimate Madrid, they always came out with me. So last week I said, okay, let me support Madrid, and then wow, wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
I agree with you. But I think last season when Man City played Madrid, everyone was like, oh, Man City were going to win.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole their run, everyone like, oh, the other team probably would win, but Madrid came out on top.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, Man City will give them a tough time, but it's their competition.
Yeah.
there was something I told you guys one time that Madrid is not the same Madrid as before.
Mm-hmm.
They've been playing okay, but they're not playing well.
Yeah.
And if you can remember, we were arguing about it.
Yeah.
So I felt that okay, that their jazz, it might not work
Again.
Yeah. And this guy just did us a good favor without starting Militao instead of playing Rudiger. So that was, and this time Man City were very, very ready. Like even Bernardo Silva was ready for the one-on-one against.
He seemed a much better player.
If you look at it, like they what Guardiola did was that okay, he even kept De Bruyne to support him in case Camavinga wants to run mad. So there'll be 2 against 1.
Yeah.
And Vini was not, Vini not to be, he does not track back to help the defense. So it was basically only Camavinga. Do you understand? So we came prepared. Let me put it like that.
It was a very nice game. Pep not really changing too much.
He didn't change.
And these days having a specialist right back like Kyle Walker, like Wan-Bissaka, like Hakimi most of the time, that can just pocket the right back when they need to. Even if you go back to last season when they lost to Madrid, was it last season they lost to Madrid?
Yeah.
If you remember well, Kyle Walker went out with an ankle injury.
Fernandinho
had to play. That was one problem that Masti had, even in the second leg, because they lacked
Vinicius burnt Fernandinho.
I'm telling you, I was listening to someone sometimes say Kyle Walker will give it time to run forward. So he will just show his pace. And he did it in that match against Vinicius. I was like, wow. He had an excellent game. He didn't really do too much, but he made sure Vinicius did nothing throughout the whole game. It was excellent. It was wonderful watching Man City. And Haaland,
he didn't do anything. That's the funny thing.
Haaland had a tough time. I keep saying that a striker's worst enemy is a very good keeper.
Yes.
That header.
Yeah.
He scored it against Nick Pope. Pickford. During the weekend. And he comes Champions League, he does the same thing. And Courtois is doing some reflex.
We have to consider the height and the class of
keeper. It was he tried his best, but
3 good saves.
And you can't even imagine their main Madrid's main aim, defensive this was try to stop Alan. He was not the one missing all the chances.
Would you say he missed the chances or Courtois had good saves?
Courtois had an amazing night. Because it could have been more than
it could have been 8.
It could have been embarrassing. Do you understand? So imagine Bernardo Silva. I love that player. I love that guy so much. He's so fantastic. He does the right thing. He knows, even if before I had a problem with him because he's more of short passing kind of player. He does not see past maybe 2 yards or something. That you have to come close to. I had a problem with him, and I realized that with the way he plays here, he's a different type of player to the game. Do you understand? So him is a short passing person. You have the Brenner that Mr. Vision. So and every combining both of them together, do you understand? It made the team so good.
I think this is one of Pep's best teams in a long time. This team looks really, really, really good.
There was a guy that said this is scary Pep.
This is scary Pep.
Pep does not care about holding possession
anymore.
This is
Fergie Pep.
Yes,
exactly.
He cares about winning.
Just win.
Just win.
Win.
Yeah.
So like
Win.
they don't at times they don't mind giving the opponent the ball for some time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But when they get the ball like this, everyone should be on point. Everyone should get that kind of thing. So it was interesting.
It was
I was just so happy. I was like,
and they're having a support striker like Julian Alvarez.
Yeah.
It's crazy for
City,
City.
man. He just
Coming in and you're scoring. It's amazing.
you know, they just forgot about him. They just forgot that he's a good striker.
Yeah.
He's a World Cup winner.
He's a World Cup winner.
Like,
Funny enough.
I was just like, how would you guys just allow him to enter like that?
But I won't say Madrid also had a bad game.
Yeah.
I'll just say Man City, as you said, they knew what to do.
Yeah.
The perfect time, and Akonji, I think Ongo Akonji, Bernardo Silva too, and I said Alvarez came and he just did the game 4-0. It just felt like wow, they did Madrid like no Madrid 15 times, you know, I mean, 15 times champion, and nobody knows that Man City hasn't won anything, but like they're like come out there, you know, but 4-0, an interesting game, but you know. Hopefully, personally, I don't want Man City to win the final, but
because they will just solidify their status.
Because looking inevitable
in Europe,
they need to, because they are actually good.
Yeah,
they are one of the best team like
for the past 5 years.
For the past 5 years, like as a team.
Yeah,
do you understand? Yeah. They are very, very good, and you know, I just remember the trauma of Inter 2010 Mourinho. So I want Man City to win that because come on, Inter, you guys should go and sleep somewhere. Please.
You know, someone was like, if it was Inter's Mourinho, the Champions League final would actually go to Inter.
Yeah, that's
but this Inter with Inzaghi, if I'm not wrong, has like, they are not as disciplined as Mourinho's Inter. They are good. They are good defensively. Yeah, Lukaku, when he comes in off that bench, he kind of changes their game for them. Lautaro Martinez can look so sharp sometimes, but I still see everything stacking up in Pep's favor in that final.
Yeah,
I just hope the players don't crumble under the pressure of playing on that or playing that final match. So.
I don't think there's this thing that happens. You know, the first time into a final you lose.
Yeah. It's normal for Champions League. Nobody goes there for the first time.
So I feel most of them they've at least maybe 40 or 50%.
Yeah.
They played the last.
Yeah.
The
so
last.
They remember the pain.
So they remember the pain.
That was like 2 seasons ago.
That was 2 seasons ago.
To Chelsea.
So like I don't think they'll crumble. I feel now this is the time for them to show that, you know, we know this guy was the one that he sold it himself. He went to overthink.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. So like hopefully we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Moving on, and we had 2 Italian teams, and I think we all got this correct. Inter did what they normally meant to do.
Yeah.
And you know, the stuff was like, if Leao came and he played, but Leao didn't really have like
I watching the game, I don't think he was even up to like match fitness. That like he wasn't really fit in the match. He wasn't getting spaces. Everything wasn't just going right.
Do you think the space he wasn't desperate due to the fact that Inter players knew what he wanted to do and they were just ready?
They were ready for Leao. Everybody was ready for him, knowing that he was coming back. Everybody's eye was on him, so there was nothing he could do. I think they were even like doing like 2 or 3 man marking him when he had the ball. So it was really crazy.
You know, there was something they did, like they every time he had the ball, he was always facing his own half.
Yeah. He wasn't turning.
So like there was a little moment that he had the opportunity to do this, and I almost turned them. They knew that this guy is a very good player.
Yeah.
So like they didn't even allow him. They didn't give him.
They gave him the respect.
You understand? They had to mark him, like tight marking. That's what they did to him, man. He's their main player, and since he couldn't put the magic that night, there was nothing AC could do. So
as I said, Inter they already knew what to do, and luckily, you know, Martinez scored a snuck pass and you know, we keep saying Martinez because, you know, in the World Cup, he started for Argentina, but it seemed that he didn't really have like a good game. He didn't have confidence. But for Inter, he's a different type of, you know, player, and not carry them per se. He put them into Champions League, first time to 2010, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and it's just great. Don't worry, our prediction on that will be another time. But that's Man City against Inter, and hopefully. Talking about Italian teams, Mourinho versus now we're going to the Europa League now because we also have to give the respect because in the semi-final and because Man U was there, which makes it not very bad competition. Also, let's not forget Barcelona to lost to Man U, but they also there as well.
We fell inside the competition by mistake.
Okay, if you say so. If you say so, it's fine. It's fine.
So let's give the respect to Europa League. Also, Mourinho's men, I think they did a Mourinho thing. Against Leverkusen.
Just defend and
they had only one shot, and that shot was off target, and they still qualified 1-0.
Yeah.
People were angry and saying, "Oh, why is Mourinho not sweet football to watch?" But they don't realize that it takes a lot of discipline to actually play that kind of football. To defend for 90 minutes against a Leverkusen side that's actually very good at creating chances. I think they had
29 shots or there, about
and for nothing to actually go inside. That show you that was like actually brilliant defensive work from Mourinho's team. So I'm happy for them that I think they're not under final again.
Yeah, they won the conference league last year.
And I trust Mourinho. I don't think Mourinho is going to lose.
But
although he's playing the kings of Europa, and Spanish teams don't actually lose like finals like that.
Mourinho has coached in Spain for about some years, so he knows the tactics. He knows how to so that not in the opposition's head, to that screw. Do you understand? So to get them agitated, to get them lose focus. So because when he was in Madrid, he knew how to do that. Like he purposely caused fights so that his plan will work. So I feel he should Sevilla is they are champions of Europe of Europa League. So I feel it will be a good game, but I just feel Mourinho
I feel Mourinho will do it. Mourinho.
If he scores a goal like this,
that's his thing.
We won't get the end of it if Mourinho wins.
It would be crazy if Mourinho won the Conference League. Wins the Europa League, and maybe for some magical reason he wins the Champions League next. It just be crazy.
Oh my goodness! Then you can't call top 3 coaches without calling Mourinho.
No, if he does that, he's there. Even with or without winning it. He already has it in his bag already.
It's very very
good. So he's very very good there.
Okay, that and Conference League, we also talk about England guys as well.
West Ham.
Well, no, they did. But they're not doing so well in the Premier League, although they are safe. But this is probably going to be their first if they win against another Italian team, Florence. So there are 3 Italian teams in 3.
I think this has been a good year for Italian teams.
It's really, but personally, as an English fan per se, I want West Ham to.
You want everything to come back to England.
I want everything to come back to England.
Just Champions League and Conference League.
Europa League. You could have come back.
But you fell.
To Sevilla's.
No, that type of thing. If Sevilla will be like, we lost to the eventual champion. So if we won, who said we would have been champions? So moving past the Europa, now we're going back to the Premier League, and we spoke about Leeds 2-2. That was last week. Other games last week were Southampton's relegation was confirmed. They lost 2-0, so they are going back to the Championship. Hopefully, they get a good season and come back. Chelsea drew, they didn't lose, so we thank God for their lives. Aston Villa won Tottenham, and Tottenham are just in shambles.
Unai Emery is doing a brilliant job with Aston Villa. If I'm not wrong, they went 1-1 with Liverpool today. And they scored first, so they could have won. I think they missed the penalty too in that match.
What penalty penalty?
So brilliant job he's actually doing with Aston Villa. I wish they actually qualify for Europa League next year, because that's Naomi's competition too.
So it's still one game for them,
so they're playing excellently well. I'm happy for them too, because they dropped some points from Liverpool. So that mine's top 4.
We'll talk about that very soon. Last week too, our star boy came back. Garnacho came back, scored the second goal.
The winning goal, right?
Second
goal.
We're leading 2-0. Crystal Palace beat Bournemouth, which is already safe. Man City, their grip on the Premier League is really,
just one more win. They have it.
And at the moment of recording, Arsenal is actually losing to Nottingham Forest. And at this point, Man City are actually champions if Arsenal loses. And Arsenal losing 1-0 to Nottingham Forest at the moment of recording. Brentford won 2-0 against West Ham. And the reason why it's like that, because Brighton beat Arsenal last week 3-0 in Arsenal's home. Brighton, they can be like, one time looking all fantabulous. The next time it's like,
they lost to Newcastle 4-1.
Like
I don't understand Brighton.
It's just
sometimes.
like what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened to you guys?
I just feel sometimes they expend too much energies on their big games. When it
Yeah.
comes to their small games, they don't just have it in them to. But I don't just know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened. Or do they find it difficult to play teams that are very physically sound? Like they lost to Everton. They lost to Newcastle. These are teams that
you can also put it to the fact that the team that they play is almost the team that's been playing
Every
season,
year,
and they were in the League Cup final, the Europa League semi-final before we beat them, and
you can say fatigue.
Fatigue, and it's the same set of people that play the same game. So I just said, the games that they feel that maybe big teams, they probably put more energy, and if maybe they can rope as the other one, and the other ones probably have more to lose, so they put that extra effort. And on Monday, Leicester, it's not looking good for them, bro. It's not looking 3-0 to Liverpool, and they have 2 games in hand though. Tomorrow and the final day. Hopefully, the previous champions don't get relegated. Moving to the week, as you said, that was on Thursday. Newcastle, beat Brighton 4-1. I'm like happy for Newcastle. At the same time, I'm like, they should just allow us, because it's like we have Liverpool behind us, and it's like we are trying to get
I feel
them.
we will still they have played more games than us.
No.
I think it's
the same at the moment, yeah.
And they are far ahead of us.
No, it's the same. Goal difference.
Our goal difference horrible.
Oh, that's F1.
That's 7. That 7 is still. I can still feel it.
We feel it every time.
I can still feel it.
No, apart from that 7, if you even remove the 7, still have more goals than you guys because they scored more. If you look at it.
Their defensive record is very good as well.
Defensive record.
Talking about defensive record,
after all the banter, this is going to carry the goal.
Actually, outright, he's not sharing with anyone.
Yeah, and that's wonderful. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
You want something.
We want something like this season now.
We want something.
This guy. No. Oh, we're not in the same level like Chelsea.
Chelsea banter is accepted.
So this today at the moment we're recording, because we recorded a bit late. Tottenham did a Tottenham, they lost 3-1 to Brentford, which Brentford is trying to push for Conference League, European League. So they won 3-1. Although Kane scored a beautiful goal. I said Liverpool drew 1-1 to Aston Villa, which kind of makes our chances be better. I think if we draw or win this,
even if we draw our next 2 matches, if we win 1 more match and draw the next one, as long as we don't lose 2 matches,
we don't need to lose the next match. But if we draw we just need 1 out of the next 6.
We just need 1 out of the next 2. The next 6 points.
Our moves drew 1-1 to Everton. That's got a level goal. And I talk about Man U beat Bournemouth 1-0. The head clean sheet. Let's talk about that. Highest clean sheet in Premier League. It's not easy. This second attempt he's doing it. Ter Stegen has probably won it since. So let's also give Ter Stegen an award as well. If I don't do that, it's about bias. So he has probably won it.
Like about almost 20 something games. It's not easy. No, I'm not being proud, but he's a very good keeper.
So Fulham drew to Crystal Palace, and those ones I already seen, but it was actually a very nice game. And Arsenal, they had a good season, but it should just not have.
It's a sad season for us now. After being on top for like so long, having to lose at the end of the day.
I saw it start. This is not the first time. This is like their 4th time.
4th time they are what?
Like they are first for almost more than half of the season, and they don't end up winning it.
I think Man U has done it to them also. I'm gonna be wrong.
So like I said that this day, I saw it start. Either the 4th or the 3rd time is happening to them. So they are known bottlers.
And they always say Spurs are the ones that bottle.
So they actually finished with no trophies at the end of the day, and
they had a good game.
They played excellent. It's actually good that you can say Arsenal was competing for.
And it's a young squad, so it's still understandable.
But that's the thing for an Arsenal fan right now. You can say it's a young squad, but think that would they look back to this moment and say, would this be the time? Like this would have been the time we would have won it, but in the future, or they will look back to it and be like, oh, we missed this chance and we'll never have this chance again.
About it, Liverpool, you said Liverpool, sorry for continuing. Liverpool is still going to bounce back. Hopefully, Chelsea bounce back.
Coming back.
Man U too, they are not going to be slouching. Tottenham, Tottenham to Man City, they're always going to be there. So it's
Newcastle too.
Newcastle is there. Let's think about Brighton as well.
Yeah.
If Emery is still at Aston Villa, so it's going to be more competitive now.
Yeah,
Is a room. They have a room to improve. Do you understand? They know they can't do it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they just need to go back and look at the games, the important games that they lost,
even before they met Man City.
Yeah, before even they met Man City, that made them lose the league.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So those are the things that they need to work on, and they need to get more squad depth.
Yeah.
Because of the injury and everything. Do you understand? So it's a great season. It's a stepping stone to having a better season.
Sure.
So I feel just is the fans that maybe were making noise that they've won it, that okay, we need to shut them up. You understand? But looking at it, they didn't have a bad season.
No, they didn't have a
bad.
They
actually played well. And we all know that they are young, and we all know that the person that they are competing with, Guardiola has done that twice to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Please, Liverpool had 97 points and lost it.
Liverpool had more experienced players.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And they have a young squad, mentality wise. That's what those games, that's where they lost it. I think it was basically just 2 games.
Yeah.
That before they met Man City, because they were like 8 and 5 points, and they drew to Liverpool, they drew to West Ham.
Okay.
And they had like 3 draws or 2 draws.
Those are the games that
if they won those, I think they'll still be higher.
Yeah, and it just happened to them. Yeah. And again, they need to stop. There's always something that Arsenal usually do when they are playing well. They'll be like, one competition. They look down on one competition.
Yeah.
They are focusing on one competition.
Yeah.
They're like that Sporting this thing. I feel they were just like
they've been nonchalant.
Yes, they were nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
At least you go for everything. Try and win everything, because the main one that they are hoping for now, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
They could have had maybe a Europa League to bank on, or maybe a FA Cup or something. I'm like, okay, they have a bad season.
And that's where the debate. Some people are saying, "Oh man, you had a better season because of that trophy we got." Because the thing about it, they finished second, all good and fine. The funny thing that we're both in Europa League this season, but I think by God's grace, for Man U, because it's not yet sealed, but hopefully we're both going to be the champion next season. But what now separates both of us is the trophy. That's what people are saying. Man U probably had a better season because of that trophy. But hopefully, next season they get better.
They work on it and get players.
Speaking of Barcelona, we will be biased if we don't talk about them. They have been confirmed league winners for the maybe 27-20 league winners comfortably. If they didn't win it, they are worse than Tottenham. But they I think for a while that's probably been your best display of like really playing person. That's why I think like Balde score, Lewandowski score. So you guys really play, because the previous game, like you guys keep the ball, but you guys don't really get as much goals, or you look as if you are a bit tired. But that last game, you guys played splendid with a clean sheet.
First of all, we're playing with our local rival.
We
knew that this is a title winning game.
So win it now and forget
just win it now and just forget about it.
And to probably putting them down.
If you don't care, it's not our business.
True.
That suit their relegation thing though. Like it's not our business though. We are there to win.
Yeah.
And when you are a winner, you don't care about what's going on with other people. You're going for the title. Do you understand? So they played well. They did what they had to do, and I'm so impressed. Though our season looked, there was a time, we had injury problem.
But Xavi kept on sticking the win 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah, he did.
With the injury problem, it was, I think that's what made us out of Champions League. We couldn't really compete because of injury. Even say Europa League too, we didn't have our major players.
Yeah.
So I hope this next season they can, add more depth to the squad.
Yeah, because that was one reason why I think Xavi threw away that match to Real Madrid. That semi-final match. He threw it away. Funny, he started this guy.
I think
Casey and this Roberto, is that his name?
Or something.
Roberto. So the Roberto, he started in the midfield against Madrid that match.
So because they didn't have and just had to sacrifice one for one.
Yeah.
So
because we're talking about Arsenal, and it was like we felt Arsenal, they felt that they we're nonchalant to Europa League.
Yeah.
We'd also say that type of thing for Barcelona, but you feel like Barcelona already had a grip, more grip on the title because of the gap and everything like that.
No. For Europa League, Barcelona tried to play.
No, I'm talking about the competition that they bought. That they.
It was this thing that this guy bought to do.
Copa del Rey.
That's
what I'm saying now. Right?
Yeah.
You said, I'm saying because I'm feeling you guys had more gap than Arsenal had, right? So I'm like, if what was the name? Let's say you guys lost the Europa League, and let's say by miracle you guys did not end up winning the.
But you realize that at that point when they were playing Copa del Rey,
yes,
that was when Xavi was winning 1-0, struggling here 1-0, 1-0.
Yeah.
I thought they already had more grip.
Yeah.
On the
we already leading with like 10 points.
Yeah, there was a good amount.
But you still can't risk it. These guys had 8 points clear.
Yes.
No, 5. 8 plus with.
No, it was 8 before they started dropping, and then it vanished.
There were some games that, like, as I said, there were some games that we had that we, like, when we win or when Madrid lose, then we go and win.
Yeah. So I would say Madrid too. They know.
Madrid were not this, but like he knew that okay, you have to win. So though like you say he bottled the but like for the Europa League, he didn't have the players.
I'm not talking about Europa League. No, my problem is not Europa League. My problem is that Copa del Rey, because by saying Arsenal could have gone for everything.
Yeah, Arsenal had Europa League. They had I think it was from Carabao that everything started. They started playing rubbish.
They lost to Carabao.
Or something. Then FA Cup too. I think they
Man City.
Oh, Man City. That's thing. Then okay, at least they could have still gone for 2. Yeah. Do you understand? Like it's understandable. We already have a trophy already. That we've already won. We've beaten Madrid already. I think around maybe February or so.
The Super Cup.
Do you understand? So like okay, just one more. Yeah. One more to make a good season. And he did it well, and we had a great season.
It's so funny how football is like at the middle of this season or beginning of this season, nobody will tell you that Pep has a chance of winning the trophy because of the way they were playing. Everyone's like, Haaland is spoiling their game, blah blah blah. Everybody's like, Arsenal is going to win this trophy, blah blah. So everybody was like, oh, Pep is going to finish second. His Champions League this team was not even looking bright. So actually, everybody thought only FA Cup. That was the team was going to win. But now he has a chance to win the FA Cup. Okay. Has a chance to win the Champions League. Also has a chance to win what's it called? So the Premier League. So that's wonderful if he does it. That's brilliant.
Once again, congratulations to Barcelona. And in other news, before we end this, Dortmund Bayern is going to the wire. By the time I'm recording, Bayern is leading 1-0 against Leipzig. And they've just been winning 1-0, 1-0, 2-1. They won 6-0 last time. Yeah. But it's already looking inevitable for them. But that's it. So guys, we've come to the end. Yeah. If you stayed this long, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you guys. Once again, see you guys next week and have a good one.
Thank you.
Peace.